YouTubers, it's Brian Paragamian, Senior Trader and Co-Founder of ProfessionalStockTraderLive.com, bringing you a Sunday commentary here. I just wanted to give you a little update where I think things stand and where we're headed. The Dow Jones Industrial Average shot up early on Friday after an unemployment number came out, much better than expected. And I think the fact that you saw the market sell off and actually turn down on the day is a sign of things to come here. Now, I think we potentially could rally up towards a 9,000, 9,100 level. That's where we've got some major resistance coming in, not only on some moving averages, but if you also look at before we broke down, that's where we had some levels of support that showed up in the 9,000, 9,100 area. So I think 9,000, 9,100 is going to be a cap on this market. I've talked about that actually since sub 6,500, that I thought 8,400 to 9,000 was a target here on the Dow Jones Industrial Average for 2009. I still think that's the case. I think what we're going to find here going forward here throughout the summer month is a very choppy market. Again, 9,100 on the top side. And then I actually think if we don't get the improvement that the market's priced in, that in the fourth quarter of the year, I think the market could be in for a little bit of turbulent times. So where do things stand here at ProfessionalStockTraderLive.com? Well, we've got three positions we're in right now. Two on the short side, one on the long side via swing trades. We're long OCNF, Ocean Freight, with a stop at $1.63 on a swing trade. We're long from $1.77. I think the stock closed right around $1.80 for the week. And we are short Joy Global from where? Let me just take a look here to be sure. We shorted Joy Global into the close on Friday. We're short from 40.75. It closed at 40.63. And we're going to run a stop somewhere up around 43. We're going to give it a little bit of space here. If you take a look on the charts, it's extended, overbought, stochastics, and the RSI. So I like this here from a short perspective. And we're also short some Apple Computer. We actually added to our position on Friday with the stock trading above 146. Steve Jobs returned, the iPhone introduction. You know, it's priced in. I think the stock's ahead of itself. We're into the summertime. I think a lot of these tech stocks are going to find themselves under some pressure. So we're short some Apple here. I think the stock's coming back to a minimum 140. I don't have really anything else to give you as far as some ideas other than one other idea I would take a look at. First Solar, they actually had an upgrade here late in the week. The stock rallied. It's been acting poorly ever since the stock topped out at 207. It's never been able to make a higher high from that. You can see each successive rally back has made lower highs, and we've been holding this 175 level. I think at some point the 175 level gets taken out. Go ahead, look on the charts. You've got real big time support there. Once that gets taken out, I think the stock's going to go back in the mid 150s and go fill its gap. I think that's an idea you can take a look at. I wouldn't get shorted unless you're shorting it into some strength. And actually, we talked about on one of our updates here this week, Thursday evening, I believe it was, that on a rally to 187, the stock would get short. That's where the moving average came in. That's exactly where the stock rallied to on Friday and then reversed off those numbers. So all in all, I think you got to be cautious here in the summertime. I don't think, this market's got a whole heck of a lot more upside on it. And the other thing that I think you really have to caution in and factor in here is interest rates. They've been bailing the treasuries here lately. Rates have been rising, and I think the 10-year note, as it approaches 4%, I think we're going to find the stock market also running into some troubles because of that. There's going to be some competition between yields. People maybe wanting to take some advantage of higher rates, along with the fact that, stocks have already had a nice move here of over 40%. Is the Fed going to raise rates? There's going to be all kinds of questions coming into this market here that they're going to have to be concerned with. And I think if rates start moving higher than they are right now, I think the market's going to start saying, hey, is higher interest rates going to choke off any type of recovery? So I think there's a lot of things you got to factor in. If you're struggling with any of this here, or you're looking to learn technical analysis, or you're looking for great trading ideas, go to our site, take advantage of our 3-day free trial, ProfessionalStockTraderLive.com. It is absolutely free. No credit cards requested. So when you sign up for the trial, be sure you choose the 3-day free trial. Beyond that, I've got nothing here to add other than I will try and come back next week as many times as I can and give you some updates and give you some ideas that I think are interesting. Have yourselves a great, enjoyable day, and we'll see you next week.